Up guys, welcome back to Riftbreaker 2. It's 10 Kosh, and today we will do the epic thing. We will create the first megastructure. So let me show you what we have that will allow us to do that. First, your likes and subscribes, that will help us to promote the video in YouTube algorithm, because I did so much stuff. I found a new area. There is a previous video on that, how to build the farming stations, farming planet, whatever. And here we have like loads and loads and loads of those cultivators. So we grow a lot of resources. Let me check how much do we get. We get 31 palladium, 16 uranium, 19 titanium, some hazonite, tanzanite, and yeah, basically everything. We can't get cobalt here, but we are good. That will allow us to get passive source of resources to build stuff. Now, we even, wait, I want to double check. We even have export of that super plasma. And I think we have more than that. Ah, no, we don't. All right. But we can create 2 more plasma converters here. So that will help us down the road, because we need a lot of that. And since we have several fusion power stations here, we can use this as well. So let's add a bit more plasma converter level 3. So those fusion power plants here, we have 6 of those there just chilling, and we wait for those to construct, and we'll go to the main base. Also, I want to show you something really cool that I found out while I was playing around. Those fusion cores, they allow us to get discount on the building cost up to 44% of the original cost. So we have less than half of the price of every building that we create. I am not sure if that affects the megastructure. Let's check. It's not that expensive, to be honest. 22k carbonium. All right, let's unequip one. Yeah, it affects megastructures as well. So now this is my favorite upgrade slot, because it's so good. It saves so much time, money, and it makes buildings construct faster as well. So now let's move to our headquarters, where I actually want to construct it. I wanted to build it in other area, but I decided why not use our main HQ, because it's a cool place to do everything. We might need to do different stuff later, because I have no idea how much space other buildings will take, if there are other buildings. So we're in our base, and I either will wall off and have more space for our megastructures, or I will place it right here because it's like empty. Let me see how big it is. It is pretty big. It can fit, but I think this place isn't enough, so we need all this area. So let me get some defenses up really fast. Oh my god, that will take a while. And that was a good idea, because we have a wave, and that area holds a lot of enemies. Like, if they attack, they can't go fast, so we will build defenses over here and over here. And oh, probably at some point we will even get those advanced artillery here that will bombard them before they'll be able to get here. But yeah, currently I'm just trying to build and fending off the wave. Well, wow, this is pretty cool. We have enemies from all over. They're coming from all other areas, not only this biome, but any other. Nice. Anyway, for now, let's keep building. So basically, yeah, I'll skip to the point where we will wall off, I think, from here all the way to here. We'll have a lot of space for future construction. So there we go, only 45 minutes, and defense preparations are, I think, complete. I think we're good. We just have to deal with a couple of enemies in the middle of the base, and what's cool, that we have more resources than what we've started with. This is because of 2 things. First, our base that produces resources for us passively and will never run out, which is really great. Medium threat level, by the way. I thought it's lower. And the second are those modules. I think they're called modules. The upgrades that we have over here, because they lower the building cost. And right now, for example, the tower costs 48 uranium for artillery tower level 3 instead of, I think, 100. So that saves a lot of those additional resources. When you make complex defenses, they run out so fast. And now it's not the case anymore, so that really helps out. So let's finish those guys out. There are like a couple of those fellas here. I wonder why they are being attacked only when we're here. Anyway, the area is almost clear. There is a small gap over here for radar coverage, but I think it's not that important. And we can start our plan. So what do we need? We need a lot of energy, so we'll go to this area and we will use this extra water that we produce, I think, here. There is no extra water. What the hell? This water is not being used. I just started preparing for this and now we can utilize it. Okay, now it makes sense. So let's do that. From left to right, we will make the water treatment plant. Pretty straightforward. We make this thing like that. We have 2.6k, so we need 26 of those. 7 by 3. Wait, I'll just build stuff. I can calculate everything perfectly. So yeah, let's just start constructing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can get a bit more over here. And I think one more over here. There we go. That will create a lot of water for us. So let's connect them all. I wonder if we have enough. I think it's pretty much perfect. Perfect, like really. This is good. Now let's connect the output. Let's leave some space if we want to expand it a bit more. Oh, that was dangerous. They should never connect with other pipes, otherwise I'll have to destroy all the pipes and rebuild them, which is really annoying, so probably no, thank you. So they're all powered up and we have 2.2k water right now, which is enough for a lot of things, and we will have to make a lot of things over here. So in this area we will start producing special plasma. I was thinking if I would like to transfer it using the pipes and all that, but I'll just transfer it wirelessly. It will be easier. And we will have loads of energy because of this. So look at that. Fusion power plant level 3 is so cheap. Only 2.6k special resources instead of, I think, 6,000 or maybe 8. I don't know. Feels so much better. So here we would like to get water input and get output of plasma, right? So let's try to make it work. This one in the middle is really annoying. Let's get rid of those crystals. I want to check something. I will construct harvesting station and see if that will collect this crystal and it will be destroyed. Yep, it will. Maybe not right now, but at some point it will be totally wrecked. When the drones will harvest it enough, I think. Erdonite. Nice. There we go. Thank you. So now we can build properly. So let's leave some space here just in case if I want to change something. And I say 3 power plants at a time. All right. The problem here that we can't make 3, so... Oh, we don't have enough iron. Wow. All right. They are pretty expensive in other basic resources that we don't produce enough. So we have to make more... How are those things called? I forgot. Oh, wait. This one can be upgraded. This is repair. Those things. Synthesizers. So let's make more synthesizers then. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. We have so much energy production that we can afford pretty much infinite amount of those. And that will transfer into pretty much infinite amount of basic materials that we will still need. So it's better to have more of those earlier than later. As you can see, we have 60k carbonium, and that means that we can build more and more and more of them. And we fit. I don't want to make this area too clogged by stuff, so the base is taking surprisingly a lot of space. I thought that this will be enough for everything. Guess what? Well, you know the answer, right? All right, we're expanding. We will build them right here in the open. I'm building this solid ground so it will be easier to see stuff. So we need ironium ones, right? Actually, we have both of those are pretty good for us. Like, we produce a lot of various stuff, but I wanted to fill up faster. All right, this we have to check this one because that's the new defenses, and I'm not entirely sure that they will be able to hold on. Oh, whoa, that's bad. This is crazy. We are negative energy already. Oh my god. Because I think because we haven't connected those. That will fix it, I think. So we need to... How much time do we have? 1 minute to prepare. Okay. So, in the middle... Oh my god, I screwed up. Okay, that will do. We'll make double pipe. Wow. Whoa. I haven't thought about the energy. So we need to hurry up with whatever we're planning here with the power and everything. We have those things running, but they produce only like only that much power. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Wait, we need to turn off those things that we just created. Otherwise, if we won't have energy, they will destroy us. Oh, they're coming for the old defense spots, so there is nothing we can do about that. That's not new. So let's just keep building them. So we need way more energy to support what we just created. Whoa, really? That's a powerful boss? Yeah, that was a powerful boss. Oh, that's a lot of damage to our towers and stuff. But once the boss is down, it doesn't matter anymore. It's over for them. Oh, this one is new actually. And it's holding on pretty well. So we protected. Yeah, the wave is defeated. And now new defenses are working just nicely. So I don't really care about that right now. All I care about this. That's a lot of energy and it's not enough. This is crazy. All right, so we have more power plants. There are no enemies right now, so if something will go wrong, it won't be that bad. Let's turn off more of them again and see how our power supply will do. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. Those are not completed yet, but we have really good output of metal and carbonium, and we can do it even easier. We can get insane amount of power in the desert biome. So we can go there and create a lot of those synthesizers there and just build solar panels for power. That will be cheap, but we need those things anyway, so let's just keep doing what we're doing here for now. I'm curious how it will end up. I'll just wait for the power to be positive and then we'll go to the desert to do that really fast because I don't like to wait that long. We should have enough space, right? Okay, we're positive, so we can go. We have uranium mining outpost and then tanzanite concentration. I'm not sure which one is safer. I think this one is tiny and this one is big, so let's go to this one. Since it's big, we can actually utilize its space more effectively. And what's cool, even when we will leave the area, we will still get the full production. We just need to leave it during the day, so when our solar panels are doing most of the job. So we don't really need to... Yeah, we can get so much power just from the solar panels here. We just need more space for us. How do we get more space? Like, we can secure this area. It's not really necessary, but I'd like to have it, so I will do this. We secure the inner base, let's build some solar panels, and let's build some resource generators. So we've created some of the production facilities here. They consume insane amount of resources. Wow. It was good right before we left because Iron Storm actually boosted solar panel production quite a lot. It's positive again. It's so weird. It's just going up and down all the time. But I really hope those will be completed before the day is gone and we can go and open Rift to the headquarters. I think that will provide us with additional resources. I'm not sure about that because we are full in the storage, but that's better than nothing. Anyhow, our main base is good. We have plenty of that plasma that we need to convert to super plasma. So we have 2.4k plasma production, which is a lot, and we need to convert it to something else. We have super plasma going through this area as well. Interesting. So we need like 24 of those things in order to convert all that plasma, which is like a lot. I'll do my best. I'm not sure that I'll be able to build that many here because we don't have that much space. But I'll do my best. We can go up a bit as well. We are doing something like factorial style factory already. Scaling like crazy. I don't know how many is that. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20? So we need 4 more. 1 more row. We used all the iron yet again. Oh my god, that's crazy. But look at the income. It's crazy as well. Let's connect the pipes and we gotta do it properly. Otherwise, everything will go to hell really fast. And now we will connect the pipes on the production side. And let's see how much of that super plasma do we get. We get 2.1k. And for this thing, we need 1k. We overdid it like crazy. This is nice. We used up all this area for some super production and now we need to send it into the Wi-Fi. I'll call it Wi-Fi. I have no idea how it's called. So let's create Wi-Fi facilities. In order to transport 2.1k plasma, we need 10 of those. Liquid compressor. 10 of those, right? 1, 2, 3. We can get a bit more of those here later if we would like to scale it, if we can, which I'm not sure about because we don't have space. But for now, let's just connect them. Man, this is crazy. That will cost us a lot of energy, but at the same time, that will allow us to transfer it anywhere. So that will be nice. Nice, it's working. Now it's time. It's time to do what we were going to do for a while, what we're doing for like 1.5 hours. I thought it was longer, honestly. But we need to construct the quantum Cortex lab, the insanely huge building. We will place it over here because I want to. We need 50k energy for this. Jesus. Yeah, they say that this will allow our technology to grow way faster. I get it. Stop talking, guys. We have some new research available. Gravitational hyperlens. That's enable the construction of gigantic structures in zero-gravity environments. Object detection through geomagnetic mapping. They were talking about building the star base, basically, where human colonies will live. Nanobot center. Nanobot construction swarms over long distances provide additional AI cores in all planetary locations. So this is good. That will allow us to build defenses in other areas, but we don't need it because we are good. Hydroponic lab. Conduct research and development of modified flora. Increase vegetation growth speed within the location it's building. That's actually pretty cool. We could use that in our farming areas. And then we have Quantum Cortex Lab Level 2, which will allow us to research faster, I guess. I don't know. It will consume even more energy, or not. But yeah. What do we need for this? 5 minutes. And let's go. Let's do this first. And we used up insane amount of resources straight away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we good. We just, I turned off all those fabricators here, and now we are like on even point with the energy production. So we have the new objectives: construct the hydroponics lab, nanobot center, and gravitational hyperlens. They want all those buildings to be available. What do? I'm not sure. So what can we do right now, though? Is, well, not much. We need more power yet again because we don't have enough. What the hell is happening here? We don't have enough plasma. Okay, enemies coming up. I wonder if they'll be stronger because we created more. How do we place it properly? God damn it. Like this. Oh, there is something in the way because we've constructed way more power units, and they sort of attract enemies. So yeah, we might have an issue here. So I'd rather go and check if we're good. Meanwhile, I will add additional one because we will need more energy. The enemies will come from the left side, so they will attack the new defenses. I want to check how that one will go. Let's check if our uranium mining outpost is producing nothing. Okay, we need to go there later and make sure that it's... no! It's producing the carbonium and ironium in a good steady rate. I thought it's off, but we're good. I'm curious how the attack will go. 40 seconds. Do we need to I think I fortified everything well enough, so I'm not sure if we need anything else, but we will adjust as the things will go. So this one was fortified long ago, we're good. This one, not so much. And I wonder if the attacks will scale, because right now we have 145k energy production. That's insane. We don't have shields here, but shields actually, they don't help that much. Last time the base with the shields had just the same damage, and it happened so fast that it didn't really help us that much. I wanna do this. No, this lightning tower, higher level. All right, and I wanted to queue up, yeah, this tower, shockwave tower, level 3. All right, the boss is coming from the south, but it's being totally demolished. The drones are doing such a good job by deleting the enemies, and like, look at that. The base is faring really well. Ooh, this looks so cool. Look at this laboratory. Can I turn off the UI to make it a thumbnail? No. We can get on top of this. This is nice. And we will get level 2 in 45 seconds. I'm glad the defenses we created are good enough to hold on against the enemy waves without any issues, by the way. So now, Quantum Cortex Lab level 2 upgrade. Requires some carbonium, ironium, and cobalt, not that much. Will give us a bit more research and a bit more energy. consumption. Let's do that. I will upgrade other labs as well. I will upgrade everything I can in the base, actually. Let's make sure that everything is top-notch. Because I have no idea if I've upgraded everything or not. Processing speed sounds nice. Let's upgrade this. Something can be upgraded. That's nice. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Maybe I will ruin something by doing this. Hope not. And we have a lot of labs over here. They are... Oh, they're not max level. We can upgrade those nuclear power plants. That will give us extra energy. Some upgrades here, actually. We can upgrade a lot of weaponry in this corner, which is surprising. I thought we're good. Oof, that's bad. A lot of damage. How did it happen? Nice. That was a good idea to check if we can upgrade something or not, since this will actually help us to defend better. There we go. Yeah, we added some cool thing on the laboratory. So now it works faster. Critical, they can be destroyed by the automatic turrets, so we don't really have to go there. I think. I'm not sure about that, but I see... Look at that! We don't have to do anything. The artillery is strong enough to wreck it. And once we'll have even more energy, because right now it's okay, but still insufficient, we will be able to funnel that plasma that's required for artillery through those Wi-Fi buildings and actually have it everywhere. And I think that's nice. But right now we have to do stuff manually. And yeah, research is pretty fast right now. Our normal technologies, they will take not that long. 1 minute, 16 seconds. 1 minute, 4 seconds. This is so cool. So we can research everything right now as long as we have resources, because it will be not instant, but pretty close, like 55 seconds for this one. Alien technologies, same, really fast. The only thing that will take time for us is getting the quantum research. It's taking 27 minutes to do this. Whoa! 27 minutes to do this, and this one takes 4 minutes. I think I would like to first upgrade the quantum Cortex lab to the maximum, so things will take less time, I guess. This is what we have right now, and this is our base. It's huge. We can build so many megastructures here, and we have all the support we need for our base, which is amazing. So let's make some more research for new technologies. We have a couple of things queued up, but I would really like to focus on the research lab. That will allow us to get way more stuff. What about our other resources? They're good. Honestly, everything looks nice. We lack a bit of carbonium and ironium, but everything else is in a really good state. In order to increase output of those, how much time do we have? 5 minutes, not enough. Because I thought we can go to another area and upgrade more of those solar panel areas for more production, but I think it's not necessary. What is necessary though? Yeah, I turned off those things because we don't have that much power here. What's necessary is to increase the storage capacity though. So I think what we will do, we will go, I don't know, somewhere where we don't interrupt anything. Let's go over here and add more storage so we can have like, I don't know, 200k of stuff. Also, some white things are off here. Why? Oh, the upgraded liquid decompressors, they reset. So we actually have to power them over again in order for everything to work. Okay. Interesting. Had no idea about that. So yeah, I think this area will be really good for more storage. Let's do that while we're waiting. With the discount, it's not that bad to build that, actually. The construction time is so fast now because of those modules that we have. I would really like to get even better modules. So I'm pretty sure that we can get additional bonuses from the stars that will allow us to construct things even cheaper and faster. There we go. I think that will be enough for now. We should be able to hit 200k. There we go. So that means that we will have more buffer, and it can be used for everything. It's not only our carbonium and ironium, it's also our premium resources that we barely ever use, but yeah, that will help as well, especially later on, since I have no idea what those megastructures are and how much resources we will need to make them work. So yeah, for now, I think we'll go with this. Then again, we might need more power in this area, right? Because we are good. We are getting enough power for one building, but other ones, I think they will cost more power as well. So let's find a way how we can improve our energy output. How much water do we have here? We use like 2/3 of the water, so we can't really get too many fusion power plants here. I think we can get a couple more. Let's see if we can feed them like that. Oh my god, that's not always hitting the right spot. All right, that will help a bit, and that will also increase the output of plasma. And I think we actually need more plasma. One of those will generate 200, and we have... Okay, let's do this. I know what to do. Let's send some of that plasma into the liquid compressor, so it will be sent away, 2 of those, and that can be used somewhere else, because those are unnecessary, those will be full. So overall, that will be like a really nice way of doing things. We can't expand this anyway, because there is no space for that. We can't even make pipes if we build something over there, so that will be it for now. All right, the new tech. So we can upgrade it yet again. It will cost us not that much, but will give us 15 more research per second, and will increase the energy consumption. Meanwhile, let's get the lab to even further levels. Yeah, this is faster now. It was 25 minutes, now it's 14. So we need to get the lab to the maximum first. Anything else we might want to use? I don't think so. But yeah, I think we're good. Let's check our labs. Can we upgrade something? Not here. Look at that, we have more of those power plants. Let's upgrade them. That will therefore help us with more tech. We can upgrade this now as well. Yeah, I think upgrading those things will give us a bit more oomph. So we're building another module, which will be located here. And it's almost complete. So I want to see the difference in the research time. It's 2 minutes 40 seconds, and bam! Not bad. We show off like 40 seconds, which is nice. I like how there is like shadow going over here. It looks so cool. Like those megastructures look really nice. So what do we do while we wait? There is not really... Oh, I know what I wanna do. I wanna get some plasma over here and create long-range artillery. Not like I really need it, but I kind of like those guns. So I want to cover all this area with that, so the enemies here will be decimated. So I want like maybe, I don't know, 3 of them or 4. Each of those consumes only 25 super plasma, which is not that much. That's a lot of enemies from the south, but then again, whatever. Making couple of upgrades. We have some low tier walls over here, surprising. But yeah, just making sure that all the towers are ready and high tier. Do we have... How many artillery turrets do we have here? Super plasma. Input, output is like even. I'm curious if we can get more. We have a lot of extra plasma, so we can get more plasma on this pipe and create more artillery turrets. We have 2, but I think we can afford like 2 more. I think that will be nice. So let's get a couple more of the plasma converters. The pipe. There it is. And then pipe with this plasma that will go over there, so we can get more of those artillery turrets. And those are so good. I don't know, maybe I'll just build another one over here, because they're so good at repelling the enemies at range. And in one of the waves, I saw an enemy. Look at that, they just shoved off a bunch of enemies. I saw an enemy that was strong enough to attack us from the range, like this range. So we need those artillery cannons
under attack
to prevent our base being destroyed from the high range. Okay, so this is the boss. Have a lot of resistances, but we should be okay. Oh, gotta be careful. And done. So we lost something. We lost some of the walls. Wow. And a lot of power connectors. That's annoying. Even with all our technology, that's not enough DPS to take out the boss. The rest of the areas, though, they're good. Let's add our this thing called loot collector here. What I like about the loot collector, that it also collects the... How are those things called? Like mods and everything. We can see on the right that we're getting specimen. And this is what I don't want to do manually. And I like that it collects mods. That means that we don't lose anything by not being in the area where the fighting is. So I think it's just perfect. All right, so we have 2 more artilleries here, and we're good. I don't want to bother with more or less energy. And we have plus 158k energy, but our carbonium and ironium are full. Oh, the research is completed. That was fast. We have one more level. 3 minutes, once again, not that long. And the rest of the research is now, well, it's still long, but not so long. We can upgrade it yet again. I'm curious why it doesn't scale. So now let's supply plasma here and create some high long range artillery. This is so good. I want like 4 or 5 of those over here. Basically, I just want them everywhere. I want this place to be, I don't know, saturated with those. And one more over here will be good. I might extend those later, but for now I think that will be nice enough. And not like we really need them, so we will survive without them if we want to. But it's just so cool to see the enemies being destroyed before they even reach us, that I can't say no to that. So the stuff is connected. Oh shit, that's the wrong building. Liquid decompressor, we need this one.
Excellent.
Oh, why the next upgrade is so slow? 6 minutes. We don't have power here. What happened? Why? Wait, what? Oh, the goddamn tornado destroyed some of our power connectors and powered off the lab. Okay, that sucks. And now it's back on. I think we need more reliable power source, so let's create this here and let's create it in other areas, especially where we produce a lot of power, so it won't be cut off because of the accidents that will end badly if it will. So, you know, one over here, nuclear power. Actually, we don't need it anymore, but I mean, it doesn't consume anything but water. We can replace them. 3,000 energy for 7,000 energy. We can double its output if we will replace those with another one. That will be good. I think we should do that. But first, power supply. And I forgot to turn this one off. Yep. Super plasma equip. Bam! And artillery goes straight away, destroying the enemies. So nice. Oh god, this is so good. The DPS will be crazy. Nice. And we can get more. We can get 3 more on this pipeline. So there are options. Oh, what the hell? Have you seen this range? It flew. Oh, wow, this is nice. Very long range stuff. Sweet. All right, I like it. I sort of want to get 2 more of those on the right because I don't really plan on expanding in that area like ever. So getting more heavy artillery around here will help us to get rid of the enemies that will be coming through this area, kind of. We're pretty far away already, by the way, from the initial spot. There we go. We have more artillery and we still can get 1 more, but I think this is good enough. So all the northern area will be used for artillery, and we need additional radar here because we don't have enough range of our current radar because of the new artillery. Okay, so the last upgrade for the quantum lab, that will be 110 research per second, and right now it's 240, so that's like half of our research. Now we can start other things, and they only take 10 minutes now, which is something that I wanted instead of waiting forever, and we only play for 20 minutes, so getting those upgrades is more efficient than going this route right now. This was a right decision. So we have gravitational hyperlens. That requires super cooling that we don't produce yet. Then we have nanobot center that requires energy, 10k. And cost 2k AI cores. We can deal with that. Then we have hydroponic lab. That requires not that much. Nothing crazy here. 2.5k water. Increase vegetation growth speed within the location it's building. We need this though. Let's start with the hydroponics. And then we'll go for gravitational hyperlens. And then we don't have enough resources. Because we can build it in that area where we do farming. If it will double it, for example, we won't have to worry about those secondary resources ever. Not like we care about them right now, but it will really help. 2.5k water, right? I think we gotta start using those leaks in order to get the water. Let's do that. We're preparing for other buildings to be built. We also have geothermal vents here that can be used for water as well. well, so I think we can manage the water requirement. So let's connect all those pipes together, and 1.8k. Not that bad, considering that we used only the small lakes here, but we need more. We can use this lake over here and that will be enough. Alright, now our lab is completed and we can do research way faster. Not sure if that will be like a lifesaver for us, but it's still nice to have. So let's get this water. Do we have enough here? Yeah, 1k, that's just what we need. Let's get it all the way to the right. We can use this sludge area as well. Maybe. Or maybe not. There we go. Fully connected now. And 2.8k per second. And we can convert it into the water, no problem. So, yeah. And I really want to build a radar here because I'm a bit worried about this area. If someone will spawn here and attack us, most likely not. But still, it might be an issue. So let's protect ourselves. There is a problem though that I totally forgot. So the water needs to be in the area where this hydroponic lab will be built. And hydroponic lab increases production in the area where it's built, right? So we need to deliver 2.5k water into the area that is not here. So that's the problem. Now we can travel. So we have this water. We can use it here for power if we want to later. Let's check other biome with the cobalt mining outpost. It's pretty much the same biome, but it might get more free water. We can build more energy generation here and use that to send the water into other areas. So we won't overburden our main region, because in the area where we grow stuff we already don't have enough water. We used all the sludge lakes that we have and like we don't have enough. So let's see, we have, what the hell, we have 2 tiny lakes here. Oh god, we have some other that are being used already. So there are huge areas with water, but they are far away, so we need to fight for them. We can use other areas, like different areas for water, and we can use this one for 1k water. There is a small lake that we can convert, and either that or we can increase production of cobalt. I think we don't need that yet, so we can actually utilize it for our own need. Most of the defenses here are not upgraded, so I will upgrade all the power sources here and everything, basically what I can upgrade. That should provide us with way more energy here. There are so many things we can upgrade here, and it's not that expensive because we have more than enough resources now for anything. All right, we are pretty much done with the water processing plant, so we can convert it from mud into the actual water. Just need to connect it to power. Okay, more of it. And now we have 2k water. Wait, I overdid it. So we used, this is like double of what we need. Okay, whatever. We can sell half of it. Maybe later, one day. We can use this area to send the water instead. We have 10k energy production now because of the power things upgrade. And liquid compressor. We need 5. There we go. That will be precisely the amount of things that we need in order to send that 1k water somewhere. So yeah, now we just wait for it to finish and we're good to go. I really like how before, when we constructed some turrets of high level, we used up all of our resources, but now we can just run around and spend those like there is no tomorrow, and nothing will change because we have so much passive production of the advanced resources. And once we'll build that hydroponics lab, we will get even more. I don't know, I just upgrade everything I see here. I don't even know why I do this, because like we won't stay here for long. So this is a temporary spot that we visited just to get a couple of upgrades for water production, but I don't know, it feels like a good thing to do. So the question is, where do we get more water? I think from the main area right now. We don't have that many options. So let's go back. Oh, Hazenite area is jungle as well. And we have an outpost there. Let's take a look, what do we have up there. Maybe we can build more water production stuff here, because I only visited it once when we constructed that outpost. Well, there is plenty of water, but our outpost is tiny. Let's do the upgrades for everything. I don't really care. We can handle anything right now. Hydroponics is available, but we are not ready for that yet. We need more water. And we will use this area for that. So I will secure this lake. We need the raider. We don't have that one here. God damn it. It was quick in and out here, and I thought that I'll abandon it, but I didn't. So that's why it's in such a weird state. All right, so in order to clear the lake, we gotta see where it ends, and it's huge. That's a lot of water. That's something that we can use. Oh, wow. So what can we do? We can make an outpost, couple of defensive outposts like we did in the growth area, because the enemies here are not that dangerous. So what we need is to secure this position, and those two will hold on all the enemies. Then maybe one position here, and we're good. So let's try that instead. We need more AI cores, and we need more power. Do we have anything that we can use for power here? Not really. Oh, and this one is easy to defend as well. We just make one defensive spot over here and here, and we can get all, like, not all, but half of this lake. We covered half of the pool and of the lake, and we have 7.2k mud. So now we need to sort of convert it into the water and send it away, and get enough energy to send it away as well, because, well, fusion power plants will help with that. I think that, like, we have one defensive spot over here. Maybe we need another one. We should be okay. Enemies don't really attack here. So 7.2k, right? So yeah, let's just build. Let's just build stuff. All right, that will be a lot of water production. I'm not sure how many do I need, because I decided to make 7 a row. And I can't count like that. I need 5 or even better 10. So then it's easier to count. We will just have those right now and see if that's enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 sets of those. All right, so what do we have here? 4.2k. That's nowhere close to be enough. We need way more. Wow. That's insane. Unexpected. I thought that it will be enough. So let's get some more. Well, that's as much as we can get here, because we're running out of space. And we have 7k water being produced. Now, the hard part. We gotta send it away, but it will cost us. Look at this monstrosity. It will cost us quite a lot of energy. So I think we will need maybe 2 or maybe even 3 fusion power plants. So let's place them. The pipe will go there. 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we will construct the sender. So 200, that's like 35 of those. Let's make, wow, that's a lot. All right, let's make 5 in a row of liquid compressors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I calculated stuff correctly, because I think I'm wrong. It's a little bit too much. All right, but in any case, those things are connected and, well, constructed, and they consume so much water. 5.3k, we need more in order to use what we created. So that's not enough, and we don't have enough energy. Minus 21, 23, 34k. Oh god, that is expensive. Well, we will have some fusion power plants here. That counts for something, right? We have 3, that's 21. And we need a couple more, I think. All right, we have positive power production, finally. Took a while. I don't know if I want to... I think I do want to make more liquid compressors so we can send more water. We don't need that much. Like right now, we send 5.5k. On another hand, people would like to extend later on our growing areas. That will be necessary anyway, so we can just do it now. We won't have to do it, well, later. I'll make a bit more of those if I can feed them. That's like 12 more. I think that will be just right. But I mean, those construction scales that we do right now are insane. This is literally factorial style production scale. We are creating so many various things to produce huge amount of resources. I like it. Let's add some more power production, because I think we will need it. We actually consume more water than we should, so we can get rid of some of those. Let's remove 1 row. I'm not sure how many do we need, so close. So 2 more. Okay, now we should be good in terms of water consumption, and we just need power. But we are close. Once those two will be done, will be good. Or we can just leave right now while it's positive and get all our passive resources up and running. Oh my god, this is crazy. And we have enough resources to create hydroponics lab. So we actually have the research for other buildings as well. Gravitational hyperlands that requires not that much stuff. Super coolant that we can produce, right? How do we make super coolant? Super coolant using titanium. Is there any other way to get it? I don't think so. At least I haven't found one. All right, then we are doing the right thing because we will need more titanium, and let's add it to the research. Are we researching something? No? Nanobot center maybe? Why not? What's the higher level? What's the gains? I'm not sure how they work. So yeah, whatever. Let's go to the acid growth base, because we will need to increase this production now, just in case, and more titanium for sure. So we will build bio laboratory here. This area is crazy, I like it. What do we need? We can construct hydroponics lab. For that we will need 5k energy, 5 biomass, and 2.5k water. Water in our system. Where is the water?
New buildings are available for
Finally,
construction.
here. Let's see how much water do we have in this area. We have 7.2k. We have some extra, 800, but that's not enough. And I don't want it to be linked to the same thing, so I will just create one over here. And you know, this thing is huge. And feed it with the water from other sources. Why I can't construct? Okay, this area is weird. Let's zoom out a bit. Yeah, there are some stones and crap. Oh yeah, let's just construct it here, and we will supply it with the rest of the stuff easier. All right, the enemies are attacking somewhere in the south. I'm not sure that we're ready for that, but whatever. It's almost ready, and there are a lot of slots that can be upgraded somehow, but I want to see if the things will change. So it's here. I had no idea that we'll get something like this, and now we have the growth area where we can grow anything, and we have the boost for this area as well. So I think this is pretty cool. The enemies are really angry. Oh my god, look at that. Some enemies decided to ignore the turrets and just went for... Why it's so slow? And went for the energy, power and stuff. Sucks so much. And we can't defend against them because they just keep doing that. Or we can, I don't know. There are not that many of them. The main issue that our weapon system, our output for the board isn't made for combat, so... Unless we will be really careful, we might be destroyed here. And there are heavy attacks somewhere else, and I can't do anything about that because I'm here fighting. Wow, what the hell is wrong with the game? Why it's so slow? That's a huge ass wave. Never happened like that before. I just want some AoE attack to help me. I think because they kind of ruined my power supply and we don't get power to our outpost for defense. Because we can see that like half of our base is without power, the southern part. This is so annoying. And, like they keep coming. Wow, this is because we got so much energy production here now. We need to get the power back up as soon as possible. But the enemies are still all around. We're supposed to have other source of power here as well, so... Let's repair this base. It's the one that's been destroyed, so we should be good. Come on! Why do we even have this issue? Where is my base? Where is my defenses? Yeah, that's what you get for building the tiny outposts without walls everywhere. I think we'll manage, but yeah, this area is not really nice for artillery and long-range stuff because artillery towers are shooting for this growth thingy. I forgot how it's called. It's city keys. So because of that, we can't really relax as well. So yeah, we need to think about our security a bit later. How to prevent this in the future. Okay, I think we're good. Wow, that was bad. And that was bad because some reasons. First of all, obviously you can see that we don't have enough weapons here. Like, this is tiny outpost for long-range damage to the east instead of the action combat. Second, our power supply chain is wrong. So this one was cut off some way, although it's not supposed to because we have all those buildings around, but they are not interconnected. And it seems we have the break. Oh yeah. Have the damage. The power cores. God damn it. Whatever. So, let's get back to our bio-laboratory. How much do we produce now? Acid growth base. I don't see that much of an income. Titanium, it's still the same, more or less. It was 17, 11, 20, something like that. Maybe we need to upgrade it more. Energy warp, plant biomass. Yeah, but it's there, it's working. I just hoped it will be better, but whatever. I put my hopes up. I was expecting it will scan the local fauna, as it said. We'll get the specimen options as well. So I was like, nice. That will be really good for our farming, but nothing really happened. It still works, it's still running. We can fortify its defense later if we'll get another attack. Now we know that we need to do that. Yeah, what the hell is wrong again? First of all, there was a pipe and it's not there anymore. Oh, we don't have enough power. Oh, this is local power. How come? I think we need to build some of those power delivery systems so it will be more secure because it doesn't sound right. Again, where? Oh my god. Oh, wow, the mega creature is right on top of our base. It's not like somewhere far away. It's just here, and its area attacks are destroying power connectors, and...
It looks like it's going to attack.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. All right, we've managed. That was annoying. It just appeared on top of my base. All right, let's get energy pylon here since we're here. And where is our energy production? I think it's... I don't remember. I think it's right here. So we need the pylon right here as well. So that will allow us to get power being connected, like, if not most of the time, but it will be more secure for sure. Still doesn't work for the southern area because things are screwed up. Like, why? I don't know. I think there was supposed to be power cords over here. Yeah, and another one over here. But since we are building plants here, they kind of take over those spots later if they've been destroyed. All right, so that's a hydroponic lab for you. Maybe it doesn't work for our cultivators. Maybe just increase growth of the things in the area. It's based on our income here for titanium and stuff. It's actually less than it was before. I think because we got some damage there and stuff. We really need to deal with this acidic yeast soon because first of all, we might use that area for ourselves. Actually, we can go and find the acidic yeast or destroy it and all those colonies will die. I think I will do that right now. I really don't like it being everywhere. But first, let me change the layout. Super coolant, we need more. We need that crazy amount. Let's keep researching. Look at this, it's everywhere. I'm trying to find the source, but I don't think it's possible. Maybe it's just like that. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. You just gotta protect yourself from it. Oh, there it is. I see it on the left, so let's keep going there. That will end it once and for all, because I thought it might be fun to have it all around, to fight it. But it's getting annoying. It's getting in places where it's not supposed to be. And it slows down my game. And it distracts my defensive towers. So I'm sorry, CDKs. You have to go. Bam. Let's see if they will die off now. It seems so, right? Right, yeah. We're good. So it should be safe now. You can see it receding already. Nice. So much better. Really high load on my computer and stuff. All right, now the next step for us is to figure out how to make the coolant. We need titanium and energy, and that will give us super coolant. As simple as that. All right, let's make this technology a bit better. Also, I would like to get tornado. I would like to replace the mines that we use because they are pretty useless. So where we want to get that cryo thing? I think we'll go to the main base again. Look at that, it's all being destroyed now. So good. And we can use this area for, if we'll take more area with the outpost, we can use it for more growth later, if we will need that. But now. All right, let's go back to the HQ. I want to build at least one of each nanostructures megastructures right now, because I think it will be cool to see all of them, how they work. Moreover, we won't have to transport it anywhere, so that should be okay. Gravitational hyperlens. We can already construct. Oh, this thing is huge. Look at this. Oh my god. Wait. How can we place it anywhere? Can you imagine trying to build it without the zoom out? It'd be really crazy hard. We need to do something. We need to create the harvesters here. and get rid of the local growth. Because the area is a bit busy here, and I want to get rid of most things. This is hilarious. I don't care about how beautiful stuff is anymore. I'm just doing my things to get what I want. So we're not growing anything here. We can just plant the concrete and use this area for whatever. I think I created way too many harvesting stations. They are not that useful here. All right, but I just hope that they will get rid of this flower. All right, and now the megastructure. There we go. We need a bit more tech. So where is the coolant one? Super coolant, there we go. So we can create 75 super coolant per 1 titanium. So we need like 10 titanium being used just for this. I think we will require to increase our titanium income because I think this is pretty much necessary. For now, we will just create as much as possible. So yeah, ionizer, super coolant, refinery. So stop talking, you're distracting me. 500. 75 each. That's like a bit less than 10.
It may be challenging.
Mathematics, I think it's like 7. Let's do 8 and decide what to do afterwards. The cool thing that they don't require water, so they can be used in... I think they were originally developed for the volcano biome, but we will use it for something else. I'm in attack. We should be okay. We have this area covered with the super artillery. I want to see how that will go. Super cooling level 3 is ready, so we should be good. I want the volcano level 3 so we can actually craft. Wow, it costs... It takes a while, 1.5 minutes. What about the resources? Resources are good, so I don't really worry about running out of stuff, but the titanium will be harder. I think at some point we'll have to go back and actually create titanium farm again, because I think it will be necessary for the super coolant and stuff, but we have everything we need here to make it work. I wonder if that will give us any benefit. So far, the megastructures were pretty much useless other than the quantum Cortex lab, which increased our research speed. The one that produces the plants, not so much. This one, I'm not sure, but we will see. Ta-da! It's ready. This will be the hardest spot they will attack on, so I think I might need to fortify it a bit. I'm not sure how though, because it's already pretty much fortified. They can't even get close. The boss is here though, resisting everything we throw at him. Meanwhile, I'll try to repair. We're taking a lot of damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit, again. We lost power. This is the worst. Those bosses are not as dangerous by themselves. They are dangerous because they destroy infrastructure. And as you can see, none of our turrets work in that situation. God damn it, this sucks so much. Again, finally it's dead. And I have no idea. Literally, I know only one way how to avoid that is by building those power pylons. But the nodes that are inside here that provide power can be destroyed as well. So I have no idea, but as long as we are done, as long as we, you know, secure ourselves, let's put it like that, the boss is dead, it's totally safe, like there is nothing to be afraid of. All right, well, we survived, that's what matters. Everything else is like secondary. This artillery is so cool. And now we have gravitational hyperlands being connected by the everything and fully operational. We have... Wait, no. How come we don't have enough? Because those are low level. Let's upgrade them, of course. I was so sure that we're good, but no. Let's wait for 3 minutes. Meanwhile, I wanna craft something. We have powers. We can upgrade orbital laser for 0 energy damage. What the hell? I think this is a mistake. Then we can get the extreme tornado. And I wanted to replace those stupid mines. There are gravity mines as well, but I'm not sure if they're good. Tornado. Fire damage 150. Maybe it will be good. Maybe not. I don't know. But I like to throw a lot of abilities on the enemies to just make them suffer. Now we need to get ready for the nanobot center. It requires 2k AI cores available. Let's provide them that. I have no idea why everything is so complex for us right now, but I guess we just have to do it like that. Let's make them here. All right, I want to clear the space of growth. And that should be quite a lot. It shouldn't be that expensive in terms of the power, because one AI core, AI hub is only 80 energy, so we need like, I don't know, 16, more than 100 AI cores, but that will be only like 8k energy, but the amount, the audacity, this is crazy. Maybe I miscalculated, but look at that. This is insane. Yeah, I can imagine earthquake shutting down my construction right here. Thank you. Hope not. Yeah,
The earthquake opened up the
it's
ground.
not
I'm
100.
detecting
I
a
think I
small
miscalculated
gravitational anomaly
something.
near our base.
Or
We
maybe
should
it is, I don't know.
investigate it.
We created quite a lot already, and that's not enough. I like it. It sounds pretty cool. I mean, it can be tiresome if someone didn't set up the passive resource growth and not ready for megastructure content, but I did it right, I hope. We just need more and more power here. That's the main problem, that we don't really have enough power. All right, we should have enough now. And we still have positive power income. We use up 200k power here. That's a lot. Oh, and I forgot that I didn't change back to construction mode. I'm too rich. I can afford this now. All right, so... And the nanobot center is available. We need to do additional research, and now all those research are upgrades of what we have right now. I will work on hydroponics first. I think this is better. That uses up so much of our resources to start the research of resource... Yeah, whatever. And nanobot center, I think it's only fair that it's close to the AI cores right here. It costs 10k energy.
Excellent.
Pretty fast,
Self-sustaining habitats
1.3
without
minutes. So
reshaping
we can
your
have
ecology
more than that.
workshops.
So basically we'll be able to build a bit more turrets there, which is nice, but not life-threatening or life-saving. We have 2.8k mud production here. I will convert it into water and get more power production here, because this area pretty much needs that. We maybe here. Yeah, it's better to do it here, I think. Not sure. Yeah, let's do it here. It will look better. Because yeah, water is necessary and power is necessary. So let's get both. We don't need that much water. So this should be enough for a while. Let's get more fusion power plants. And this place is horrible for construction. Six will do for now. And the problem is supplying them with water because of this. I don't know if I actually need plasma or something. Maybe it can be used later for something nice. All right. So yeah, that should solve our power, not really issue. Actually, yeah, we're good. So we don't have power issues, but that will help us with power overall. Let's take a look at our AI core. Oh, this is cool. It's levitating. Not many things we can do with it right now. There are some weird sounds coming from the game somewhere. 3 megastructures took this amount of space. I'm really glad that we took over this center, because we used up so much of that space already. We would never be able to fit it anywhere else. And this is a really good stuff that we have it. I want to try the tornado. All right, it starts at my location and goes wherever I send it. The fire doesn't do friendly damage. I don't think it's great, but it's okay. So yeah, we have a lot of research right now that we need to do. If we have extra resources though, if something is at the limit, we can send it here to the research. Let's see if we need... Oh yeah, we need titanium for this, we need uranium for this, so we will need a lot of resources for research later down the road as well. I just used up everything to queue up stuff. All right, so we constructed the basic megastructures, which is nice. Our next step will be going back to this planet with acid growth and increasing the titanium production by building more titanium growing areas. Now when we got rid of the growing, we will do that. But I think for today, that will be it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We did a lot of progress. All megastructures are here. We just need to upgrade them. We have fantastic science to back us up and a lot of resources. So yeah, check out the playlist for the rest of the episodes. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.